A new sneaky update that have been added by Valve, and I'm here to break down this gibberish patch note and show you everything that have been changed or added. Starting off with gameplay changes, Valve has added a shell eject effect to shotguns, so now every time you shoot, you will see a small shell on your screen. This have been added to every shotgun in the game, and one small detail I noticed is that every shell ejected matches the color of the shell you have reloaded. I think this is pretty cool and adds to the realism of the game, but will this make shotguns a viable option in competitive? I don't think so. The next cool feature that have been added is that when you buy a second weapon from the buy menu, the previous weapon you had will be dropped under your character model. This is extremely useful, especially when you're trying to drop a teammate, but you don't want to accidentally drop your op or your main weapon to the wrong person. So you can say goodbye to the situation where you try to drop a teammate and some mouth breather on your team will try to steal your weapon. Moving on to some system changes, finally we have received an outlook on the new badges for the year 2024. And these are all the versions of the badge. I really like it. It looks like a mix of all the previous badges throughout the year made into one badge. So this badges collection will be released on the 1st of January, and obviously you need to reach rank 40 and reset your profile in order to earn it. If you want to get it on the 1st of January, you might want to grind out a bit more matchmaking games and get it on day one. Next, there is an addition of a very requested feature where you can add friends using a code from the CS2 game menu. This is a very nice change, as we all know how frustrating it can be to look for friends through the Steam search. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use this feature since I have no friends. Anyway, stickers have received a huge update that makes them a step closer to how they used to look like in CSGO. Valve has also fixed an issue that prevented some older demos from playing back. And speaking about playing, when you receive multiple invitations to lobby, all these invitations will stack on top of each other. But since I don't receive any invitation to play, I had to step on my ego and use the looking to play feature to get you this footage. Finally, the recent discovered exploit have been fixed. Although it have been fixed 4 days ago, Valve has now released this official statement to confirm everything. If you did not know, this exploit allowed other players in the same server to spoof your IP, which is a huge invasion of privacy and can allow people with ill intent to perform attacks on your IP. And before we move to the next section, let's hear a word from today's sponsor. You wanna buy the most legendary CS2 items for a huge discount? Then you might need to check out skin auctions. All you have to do is bid on the items you want to win, and if you are the last person to bid when the timer runs out, you get to buy the skin for a very cheap price. Get your first free bids by using the code Zephyr when you sign up, and check the website every day to get more free tokens. Thanks Skin Auctions for sponsoring this video. Moving on to map changes and starting with overpass. Railings around the map will now generate the correct sound when you walk on them. Many edges have been smoothed out to prevent players' models from getting stuck.
Oh my god, stop bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me?
Props and ledges have been adjusted to more accurately match falling damage from CSGO. They have also removed exploitable edges, which are these surfaces that allows you to surf on them and peek earlier than you're supposed to. Another thing, weapons can no longer drop out from the map in certain locations. More environment clipping have been fixed that allowed you to see weapons through walls. And they also did a slight lighting adjustment in the most popular location in the map to improve visibility. As for Ancient, Valve has adjusted the amount of nade clipping around the cave entrance on B side, so now you can throw these nades without them bouncing from the edges of the door. By the way, did you know that many people who own the red badge in Counter-Strike might be at the risk of getting banned? Click this video to find out why.